Once upon a time, a beautiful goddess named Amamikyo originated from the ocean's horizon. She was pregnant and looking for a home with all of her intentions. She found the perfect home standing ground in the ocean and called Kudaka. This is Kudaka Island, the place where the goddess Amamikyo set foot. It was here where I'm standing she gave birth. The European philosophy is based upon heaven above, whereas the Ryukyuan philosophy is the ocean horizon named Nirai Kanai. The goddess's water broke. She went into labor. She could no longer withstand the contractions and gave birth to humanity as you see before you. The crevice in the limestone represents the opening of her womb, the sacrifice of every woman. The vegetation clinging to the limestone are her veins, arteries of her heart. The limestone represents life as a holy grail. A new life is born before you. To understand the natural built environment, visit the room called Gyokusendo Cave. The limestone rejuvenates through water, calcium-built stalactites. Like the goddess Amamikyo, Mother Earth water breaks, giving birth to the world. Life is like a loop. It continues in sustainability. This is why limestone is worshipped. It contains the evicted soul of resilience. Limestone is everywhere. Limestone is the backbone of society. Limestone is the foundation of the world economy. The vegetation, including forests, need calcium and water to grow, for it is the foundation of the natural built environment. Today, the Shisa is looking onward toward Shuri Castle. Like Cassandra, the priestess of prophecy, she has witnessed the horror of chaos with tear-clouded eyes. All that you see before you, with the treasures within, no longer exists. The sacrifice that the architects revived for the year 2000 Okinawa Summit was ravaged by fire on October 31st, 2019. It was the morning of horror on Halloween. However, it will be revived, just like the limestones and the foundation of the economy. Shiraemon Gate was also reconstructed after World War II. Shuri Castle has been burned down for 5 times, 3 times during the Ryukyu Kingdom, and the 4th time was the Battle of Okinawa, and the 5th time on Halloween 2019. It is the epitome of complexity of reconstruction. As a researcher, it is my duty to spread the knowledge of the past to the present to assure promotion of reconstruction. The limestone dragon pillars standing their ground in sustainability. They survived the fire. They represent resilience, tolerance, and victor soul of Okinawa. Mother Earth may cry for the loss of her intentions, but she will always find her way. The main gate survived the flames, but the castle no longer exists. Commodore Matthew Kelbrath Perry dined here in the North Royal Guest House, lost in the fire. Perry was provided with a Ryukyu limestone to be placed in the Washington Monument. Traditional tombs were also made of limestone. It is the same concept of ash to ash, dust to dust in the Christian sense. The king's throne lost in the fire. The UNESCO World Heritage, the original limestone foundation of Shuri Castle damaged in the blaze. In devastation, AMPS gave me a revelation, the Okinawa Prefecture Archives to research complexity. Ironically, if it wasn't for AMP's conference topic of the city and complexity, my chances of visiting Shuri Castle was slim. It was a symbol that was always there. It was a Russell's paradox moment of change. I found information that connected the limestone between the chaos of the fire, connected to the complexity of the built environment history of the Washington Monument. The book of Ryukyu Limestone was within an envelope in the archives. The complexity of loops of chance from past to present. Finding the chaos that the US government lost the King's limestone. Okinawa rescinding the limestone to be placed in the Washington Monument in repetition as a reminder. Leading to this one envelope. Prosperity to the Lutherans, may they and the Americans always be friends. Commodore Perry, Royal Guest House, 1853. The limestone monument is located in Tomari Cemetery in Naha Harbor, connected to the Washington Monument. The complexity theory shakes hands with the chaos, giving birth to the butterfly effect of loop change. Russell's paradox says change can be for good or for worse. The beauty of limestone, the natural environment, is that it accepts the change and moves on in sustainability. With each ripple of the pond, the gardeners reconstruct. It is their choice for better to please those who have passed. The epitome of tolerance and sacrifice. Mitochondria calcium levels determine life and death. In the cities, we don't see the sacrifice. The built environment numbs you from the life and death in cities as well as towns. It is a loop of alpha and omega, or beginning and end, but recycling the limestone. Concrete contains limestone, the natural components of your bones to protect you from the outside world. This is the goddess's intention. And from the horizon, they wait for the tide, is high or low. Where are we today? We are in the Russell's paradox, waiting while drinking Ryukyu Buku Buku jasmine tea, full of calcium with sugarcane sweets. Standing ground in the sands of time, like our predecessors, in repetition.